My name is Daniel. I live in a small apartment in the city. The walls are white. The window is small. I can see the street from my window. Every morning, I drink coffee. I watch the people walk by. They all look busy. They all look like they know where they are going. I don't feel that way. I work at a bookstore. It's quiet there. I like quiet places. I stack books on shelves. I help customers find what they need. Sometimes I read when no one is there. I like stories about people who feel lost. Maybe because I feel lost too. I'm 26 years old. I live alone. I eat alone. I sleep alone. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I'm just here. Every day is the same. Wake up, coffee, work, home, sleep. Wake up, coffee, work, home, sleep. I don't mind it, but sometimes, late at night, I feel something. I don't know what it is. It's like a small hole inside my chest. It doesn't hurt, but it's there. Empty. Quiet. I wonder if other people feel this way too. Where are you listening from? Leave a comment. I'd like to know. One Tuesday morning it was raining. I stood at the window with my coffee. The rain was soft. The sky was grey. People on the street held umbrellas. They walked fast. I watched them and wondered where they were going. I wondered if they felt empty too. I left for work at 8 o'clock. The bookstore smells like old paper and wood. I love that smell. It makes me feel calm. I turned on the lights. I opened the door. I put my coat on the chair in the back room. Then I heard the bell. Someone walked in. I looked up. It was a woman. She was maybe my age. She had dark hair. It was wet from the rain. Her jacket was wet too. She didn't have an umbrella. She stood near the door for a moment. She looked around. Then she walked slowly toward the poetry section. I didn't say anything. I just watched her. She picked up a book. She opened it. She read a page. Then she closed it. She put it back. She picked up another one. She did the same thing. Open, read, close, put it back. She looked tired. I walked over to her. "Can I help you?" I asked. She looked at me. Her eyes were brown. They looked soft, but they looked sad too. "I'm just looking," she said. Her voice was quiet. "Okay," I said. "Let me know if you need anything." She smiled. It was a small smile. It didn't reach her eyes. I went back to the counter, but I kept looking at her. I don't know why. She stayed for almost an hour. She didn't buy anything. She just read. Then she left. I watched her walk into the rain. She came back the next day. Same time, same wet jacket, same tired eyes. She went to the poetry section again. She picked up the same book. She read the same pages. She didn't buy it. I walked over again. "You really like that book?" I said. She looked up at me. She didn't smile this time. "I do," she said. But I can't buy it. Why not? She looked down at the book. I don't have much money, right now, she said. But I like to come here. It's quiet. It helps me think. I nodded. You can come here any time, I said. You don't have to buy anything. She looked at me. Her eyes softened. Thank you, she said. What's your name? I asked. Emma, she said. I'm Daniel. She smiled again, a small smile, quiet, gentle. Emma came every day after that. She always sat in the same chair near the poetry section. She always read the same book. She never bought it, but I didn't mind. I liked seeing her there. One day I made tea in the back room. I brought her a cup. Here, I said. She looked surprised. For me? She asked. Yes, it's cold today. I thought you might like some tea. She took the cup. Her hands were cold. I could see that. She held the cup with both hands. She closed her eyes. She took a deep breath. Thank you, she said. Her voice was soft. I sat down near her. Do you come here to read? I asked. Or to think? She looked at me. She didn't answer right away. Both, she said finally. I like being around books. They make me feel less alone. I understood that feeling. Do you live nearby? I asked. Yes, just a few streets away. I live with my sister. She works all day. So I come here. And what do you do? I asked. She looked down at her tea. Nothing right now, she said. I used to work, but I stopped. I needed to rest. I didn't ask more. I could tell she didn't want to talk about it. We sat together in silence. The rain tapped against the window. The bookstore was warm. It felt safe. 1 week later, Emma didn't come. I waited. I looked at the door. I looked at the clock. But she didn't walk in. I felt worried. The next day she didn't come either. I told myself it was okay. Maybe she was busy. Maybe she was sick. Maybe she didn't need the bookstore anymore. But I missed her. On the third day she came back, but she looked different. Her eyes were red. Her face was pale. She didn't go to the poetry section. She just stood near the door. She looked lost. I walked over to her. Emma, I said, are you okay? She looked at me. She tried to smile, but her lips were shaking. I'm fine, she said, but I knew she wasn't. Come sit down, I said. She followed me to the chair. I brought her tea again. She held the cup, but she didn't drink it. She just stared at it. Emma, I said gently, you don't have to tell me. But if you want to talk, I'm here. She was quiet for a long time. Then she spoke. My mom died 2 months ago, she said. Her voice was so quiet, I almost didn't hear her. I'm so sorry, I said. She nodded. Her eyes filled with tears. I can't sleep, she said. I can't eat. I can't do anything. My sister tells me I need to move on, but I don't know how. I don't know how to feel normal again. A tear rolled down her cheek. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm okay, she said, and I keep saying I'm fine. But I'm not fine. I'm not fine at all. Her voice broke. I didn't know what to say. I didn't have the right words. So I just sat with her. I let her cry. I didn't try to fix it. I just stayed. After a while, she wiped her face. I'm sorry, she said. I didn't mean to. Don't apologize, I said. You don't have to be fine. Not here. Not with me. She looked at me. Her eyes were full of pain. but also something else. Relief, like she finally didn't have to pretend. After that day, Emma started talking more. Not all at once, but slowly, little by little. She told me about her mom, how kind she was, how she used to make soup on cold days, how she loved to sing, how she got sick so fast, how Emma couldn't say goodbye. I listened. I didn't give advice. I didn't tell her it would be okay. I just listened. And I think that's what she needed. One afternoon, I gave her the poetry book, the one she always read. "Here," I said. "It's yours." She looked confused. "But I can't pay. It's a gift," I said. She stared at the book. Then she looked at me. Her eyes filled with tears again. But this time she was smiling. "Thank you," she whispered. She hugged the book to her chest. That night, I went home and I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Warm. Weeks passed. Emma kept coming to the bookstore, but she looked different now. She smiled more. She talked more. She talked more. Her eyes looked brighter. One day, she brought me something. "I wrote this," she said. She handed me a piece of paper. It was a poem. I read it. It was about loss, about pain, about finding light again. It was beautiful. "Emma," I said, "this is really good." She blushed. "I started writing again," she said, "because of you. You made me feel like I could be myself. You didn't try to fix me. You just stayed." I didn't know what to say. "Thank you, Daniel," she said. I looked at her, and I realized something. I wasn't empty anymore. That small hole in my chest, it was gone. Because she filled it. Not with words, not with big actions, just with her presence, with her honesty, with her pain and her hope. One Saturday evening, after the bookstore closed, Emma and I walked together. It wasn't raining anymore. The sky was clear. The air was cold. We walked slowly through the streets. Our hands were in our pockets. We didn't talk much, but it felt good, comfortable. We stopped at a small bridge. We looked down at the water. "Daniel," she said, "I need to tell you something." I looked at her. "I'm moving," she said. My heart sank. "What?" I asked. "My sister got a new job, in another city. We're leaving next month." I didn't know what to say. "I didn't want to tell you," she said, "because I didn't want to hurt you, but I also didn't want to lie." I felt something heavy in my chest again. "I understand," I said. She looked at me. Her eyes were sad. "I'm going to miss you," she said. "I'm going to miss you too." We stood there in silence. The water moved slowly beneath us. The city lights reflected on the surface. "You saved me," she said. "You know that, right?" I shook my head. "No," I said. "You saved yourself. You were strong. You still are." She smiled, a real smile this time. "Maybe we saved each other," she said. I thought about that. Maybe she was right. The next month went by too fast. Emma came to the bookstore every day. We drank tea, we talked, we read together, we laughed. We didn't talk about her leaving. We just enjoyed the time we had. On her last day, she gave me a letter. "Don't read it now," she said. "Read it later, when I'm gone." I held the letter in my hands. "Okay," I said. She hugged me. I hugged her back. I didn't want to let go. "Thank you for everything," she whispered. "Thank you," I said. Then she walked out of the bookstore. I watched her through the window. She turned back once. She waved. I waved back. Then she was gone. That night, I sat at my window. I opened the letter. It said, "Daniel, when I first walked into your bookstore, I was broken. I didn't think I could feel anything anymore. I thought I was empty forever. But you showed me something. You showed me that it's okay to not be okay. You showed me that healing takes time. You didn't rush me. You didn't fix me. You just stayed. And that was everything. I don't know where life will take us, but I know one thing. You changed me. You made me feel again. You made me hope again. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being you. I'll carry you in my heart. Emma." I read the letter 3 times. Then I folded it carefully. I put it in my pocket. I looked out the window. The city was quiet. The lights were soft. I felt something inside me. Not emptiness, not sadness. Peace. A year later, I still work at the bookstore. I still drink coffee in the morning. I still watch people walk by. But now, I feel different. I feel lighter. I feel alive. Emma and I still write to each other. Not every day, but often. She tells me about her new city, about her writing, about her life. She sounds happy, and I'm happy for her. I learned something from Emma. Sometimes people say, "I'm fine," when they're not, and that's okay. Because healing doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly, quietly, in small moments, in cups of tea, in silent bookstores, in letters, in kindness. And sometimes, love isn't loud. It's not big. It's not perfect. Sometimes, love is just staying, listening, being there, even when you don't have the answers. That's enough. That's more than enough. So here's what I want to tell you. If someone says, "I'm fine," but you know they're not, stay. Don't try to fix them. Just be there. Listen. Be kind. Be patient. Because sometimes, that's all someone needs. To be seen. To be heard. To know they're not alone. And maybe you'll heal too. Thank you for listening to this story. If it touched your heart, please leave a like and comment below. Where are you listening from? I'd love to know. Subscribe for more emotional English stories. And remember, it's okay to not be okay. You're not alone. See you in the next story.